Hello there again. I've definitely been busy for the past weeks, but I am back. A few days ago, I just discovered that I'm Disturbed, the band. They just released a new song. Like, they were definitely one of those bands I used to listen to like a lot. You had like great songs like Down with the Sickness, Inside the Fire, Stricken, Land of Confusion, probably the best cover of that song I've ever heard. This song is called Hey You. This is my first time reacting to this. I am definitely super excited to know, just to hear stuff from them again. So I am definitely looking for some just heavy metal action. But before we get into that, guys, please hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, and keep updated with all of my content. Without further ado, let's get into this. It's like a chamber. Woo! Looks very cyberpunkish, which I dig. He still has such an amazing voice. I don't care what anyone says. I wonder what like the theme for this music video is. Yeah, man, I think they still have it. I think they still... It's like they never left. I'm expecting a killer guitar solo right now. Right about now. It could be a breakdown. Guitar solo. Gaston. Oh yeah. Bridge is pretty solid. Chorus is pretty solid too. They always have such good riffs. Oh yeah. I wonder what all like these chambers are. Alright guys, that was my reaction to Disturbed's brand new single, Hey You. Just overall thoughts. I think their song could have used a little bit more, to it, I think for me personally, it didn't quite grasp my attention as I wanted it to, but overall, I think it was still a pretty solid track. Now, I think I just want to go just a little bit in depth, you know, what this song is kind of referring to, because I feel like there's something I'm kind of missing. It says here, Disturbed are back with a brand new single, Hey You, written in response to, well, just about everything that's happened in the world since the release of 2018's Evolution. Hey You is more directly a critique of what the singer David calls outrage addiction. It's a wake-up call, he says of the single. We've become our worst enemies. Civil discourse has become the exception instead of the norm. People have lost themselves in outrage addiction. It definitely sounds like he's talking about, you know, everything that's happened with like the pandemic, the protesting, and like, you know, different sides and all of that stuff. Everywhere you look these days, hyper-tribalism has taken hold. Those in power continue to use fear and hate mongering to further empower themselves, continuing to try to turn us against one another. Pick a subject, any subject, encouraging people to pick a side, insisting that their viewpoint is the only correct one. This record is a critique of this dangerous status we are living in. So yeah, it kind of sounds like it's basically talking about, you know, how like you kind of have like, you know, different sides. You know, you have one side of you know, group of people that, you know, agree with one thing, and then you have another side and those people agree with one thing, and then, you know, so you kind of have like these like, you know, two different groups, and then you have like, you know, all the politicians like right in the middle, and pretty much it's just like, hey, you have to listen to us, you have to look at things from our viewpoint, because we are the correct one, you know, we are the only ones that really know what we're talking about. And with all the protesting and everything with the pandemic, people are just frustrated, and it's just outrage, and they're just furious. So that's, I think, what this song is pretty much trying to say. I expect great things from these guys, because I really love them. I've loved them for the majority of my life, so I'm so glad they're coming back together. So glad. And maybe I'll actually do a review of the whole album in general, if you guys really want me to. I could do that. So guys, without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, guys, do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Take care.